Hello and welcome to my podcast about Can It Fry. Joining me today is Sean Donnelly and Mohammed Davis. Hi Sean, could you please describe yourself a bit more?
So I'm from Westcliff. I'm 17 years old, and my part-time job is working in a fish and chip shop. So I work with deep fried food.
Yep. And Mo, could you describe yourself a bit more?
Hello everybody, my name is Mohammed Amin Davis. I'm 17 years old. I currently live in the UK, but now and then I go abroad and work with people tasting deep fried food professionally in Spain.
Yep. Cool. So in today's podcast I will be asking these two questions about frying certain things and what they think will happen to them. I'll also be asking general frying questions, lads. What's your favourite type of fried food and why? It doesn't matter who goes first.
As a deep fried connoisseur, as I like to say, my favourite culinary dish is deep fried fish.
What type though?
I would have to agree
The
myself.
texture and the crispiness when it's
Yeah, but
cooked
what
to
type?
perfection. Cod.
I would disagree. I would say haddock.
Haddock, I would prefer cod.
Salt and pepper on it?
Yes.
Sure.
If it's not seasoned to perfection, then it is not good.
It's just
for me.
that lovely, once you put the batter on it and then it goes hard, that crispiness you have with the fish as well. It's a nice mixture between the two.
And you can't forget the chips. The chips are also
Thanks.
very hot.
Well, that's nice to know. Do you prefer fried foods more than foods that aren't fried though?
Well, the thing is with fried food, it's not the healthiest of options, obviously. It's in oil, but now and again I do like fried food, and I think it is quite nice. But I would prefer non-fried food, in my opinion, if I had to eat it.
As a deep fried connoisseur, as I like to say,
Mm.
I love eating deep fried food.
Yeah.
Especially, have you ever tasted deep fried Mars bars?
Yes.
They
No,
are
I've
they
not.
are delicious.
Have you ever had a deep fried whisper?
Yes, I have. They are exquisite, as I like to say.
So where did you pick these up from?
Oh, any shops really, any shops that do deep fried food. But the ones in Spain cannot be.
Can you not?
What cuisine do they deep fry in Spain then? What type of stuff do they deep fry?
Oh, anything really. That's edible, obviously. Fish, meat, Mars bars, sweets, chocolates, anything you want.
If you could fry anything, what would you fry and why?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd have to say. That's a tough one. I'd say a Nando's. So a Nando's burger.
Why? Why would you choose
Nando's
that?
is quite nice. You've got Nando's is very popular in the UK. So as a dining choice, so you've got grilled chicken, and you can do grilled chicken deep fried, but there's peri peri deep fried chicken I've never heard of before, so I would like, and that's a personal favourite of mine. So Nando's it would be, a deep fried Nando's.
Right. What about you, Mohammed?
I love KFC. I love their fillets.
But that's already fried though.
Has it been?
Yes,
Yes.
it's
That's
deep
something I would
fried.
like
It's
to
in
eat.
powder.
What, fried again?
Yes.
So double
So
fried.
as a deep fried connoisseur, as I like to say, I'd love to see the deep fried KFC deep fried again.
The overload on it though.
I think it would be.
But wouldn't it just be too crispy and the chicken would then be too burnt because it's already at 190 degrees, the oil. So imagine putting it in again, it will just go
Next
crisp.
question.
Next question? Okay. Well, do you two have fryers at your house? And if so, do you use them?
Yes, I do. So at home, I'd only use it for chips, or if I was using, like for example, fish fingers. If I was cooking those, that'd be the only kind of uses I'd be using deep fry. Compared to frying it on a frying pan, it's a lot more quicker way of cooking food.
Do you know what, sorry, you Mohammed?
As a deep fried connoisseur,
Yes.
as I like to say,
Yeah.
there's not a time where I don't think about deep frying food. I love it.
Yeah.
Adore it.
Yeah.
Live for it. Die for
How
it.
often do you like use your fryer? Or both of you? How often do you use both of your fryers?
About once a week.
Once a week. What about you?
As a deep fry connoisseur, as I like to say, I use it every single day with different foods.
Yep. Well, I'll move on to the next question then. One, what's the most exotic food that you have ever eaten that's been deep fried or fried?
A mango.
Mango, you Sean?
Mars bar.
Mars bar?
Exotic.
Yeah.
Mars
It's
bars
quite-
aren't exotic.
Well, neither's a mango though, is it?
Mangoes are exotic.
But it's an exotic fruit. This could be an exotic.
No, mango's ain't exactly
But-
exotic.
Exotic
fruit.
chocolate. There's no such thing.
Yes, but still quite exotic. You'd never see many
Exotic
people.
for the country of Britain.
Okay,
Alright.
so what's so
Sorry.
exotic then about the mango?
No culture. Zero British people.
But you're British yourself. You
Oh,
say
what's-
in the video.
No, but what's so
It's the beginning
exotic?
of this video.
What's so exotic about the mango though?
It's originated in certain parts of South America. Mars bars aren't originated, they're created, artificial.
Right. But you just earlier were talking about how Mars bars are really nice.
Yeah, didn't say they were.
Oh, just nice.
You said the most exotic foods.
Okay.
Mars bars are not exotic.
Okay. Next question. Would you ever try fried insects?
Yes.
Would you?
I would. I think if you want to travel to some bits of this world like Asia, where they eat,
Well, that's where a lot
street
of them are.
foods, I think I would
Yeah,
try
well,
one because just fit in with local culture and see what it's like. What would your opinion be on that, Mike?
Yes. I
Just-
would like to go to Asia and eat everything.
What? Including? Would you eat fried tarantula? Fried
Yes.
scorpion?
All of it.
Fried cat?
Because as a deep frying connoisseur, I love deep frying food.
Fair enough. I wouldn't.
Why are you laughing?
How many times a
Just
week would
take
you
it
say you
away.
eat fried foods?
Pardon?
How many times a week would you say
Every
you eat
day.
fried every day?
Because as a deep fry connoisseur, I love deep fried food.
Yeah, but that's unhealthy though.
I don't care.
Have you not noticed, because oil obviously
Yes,
has...
be quiet.
Do you? What about you though, Sean?
I'd say probably 1 or 2 times a week, because as I work in a fish and chip shop, I might, have to test the food now and then because I work with deep fried food, so such as chips, and the fish.
It's so exotic.
Yeah.
Frank.
And even at
Frank's
home
right.
myself, I have a small deep fryer myself, so
Yeah.
You deep fry yourself?
at home,
I mean, that,
myself, I do it
Oh.
myself.
I mean that's gonna hurt mine. It's like.
No culture.
Yes, you have none. You Irish
It weren't
monkey.
a rhetorical
Do you
question.
agree? Do you agree with? Next question. Do you agree with frying foods though?
Yes, it
as
wasn't
it's
a rhetorical question. A rhetorical question is not meant to be answered. I answered your question, therefore it was not a rhetorical question.
But do you agree with frying foods?
Yes.
But it's unhealthy though.
It is unhealthy, but it can be quick
In
and easy.
moderation.
Not
Yeah,
many
apart
people.
from me,
Not
because
many
I'm
people
a deep
do-
fry connoisseur.
Not many people.
I love deep frying.
Not many people have the time to cook meals, so a deep fried food or a takeaway would be the quickest and cheapest option.
Cheapest.
Well, that is. It's cheap. Isn't it?
Peasant.
How do you make your deep frying
Do you have gold
experience
flakes in yours?
Yes.
expensive?
24 carat.
Magic in the end.
Surely that wouldn't just melt on it and it's.
No,
high
I put
degree.
it on after. So I
That's-
deep fry the food. I bring it out, let it dry, get the 24 carat, wrap it round, and eat it. Succulent.
Nice.
Why are you laughing at me? Stop laughing.
Do you think fries are safe?
No, because I worked with fries as a part of my job, and I've seen and myself have had injuries involving it where it splashes back and causes blisters on the skin, and it is not nice to work with. So yes, I would say it's very unsafe. Moment.
Pardon me.
Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer to?
Yes,
the question?
deep fries are very unsafe.
Have you two ever fried anything before? If so, what was it?
So with my job, I on a daily basis work with fried food such as chicken, fish, and pork.
What about you, Matt?
I deep fry every day. So as a deep fry connoisseur,
I love deep frying things.
Oh, thanks for that.
You are welcome.
If you could deep fry anything or fry
Fine.
a phone,
Yes. Because it's an everyday item, you know, a lot of people use, so I'd like to see how it does being in batter.
what about you?
A transformer toy.
Why?
Actually, don't know. It's because they're big and round. And they
Okay.
transform. Yes.
Alright, next question. Have you two ever eaten fried ice cream before?
No.
Yes.
What was it like?
Delicious.
Okay. Would you like to try it?
I would like to try, but I just don't know how the process works because, you know, obviously ice cream melts very quickly and if it's in hot oil.
What fast food restaurant serves the best chips?
I would say KFC because they've just launched new chips and I think they're
I
the best.
disagree with you totally.
How come?
Because as a deep fried connoisseur, I know everything about deep fried food, and McDonald's chips are the best chips because they are tasty, crispy, oily, delicious.
I would say, in my opinion, KFC.
Well,
would.
you're wrong.
Okay, on to the next question then, please, Harvey.
Well, what do you think would happen to a pineapple stick if you were to fry it?
A pineapple stick.
I would just say it would burn instantly, to be honest. It would just burn instantly.
Do you have an opinion on that?
Not really. It's a stupid idea.
What would you like for?
Stupid. Why would you ever deep fry a pineapple stick?
No, just curiosity.
I'm very curious, but I would never deep fry a pineapple stick.
But you did say you would fry a mango.
Yes.
That's probably the exact same. Near enough.
Well, no.
Anyway, next question. Do you think fried foods can sometimes be boring and bland?
I would agree, yes. It doesn't kind of give much room for taste. Kind of by battering something and just put it in the fryer, it kind of loses all taste and it's just encased in, you know, fried.
Depends how they season it. Because you could have bland food, which is deep fried, or you can deep fry your food, put a bit of salt, bit of pepper, bit of paprika, bit of bit of every seasoning, really. Then it'll taste exquisite.
No. This is the last question. It's about social media. Do you think social media is affecting food channels
massively.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
such as mine?
I think so because like people have been eating healthier in the last few years. I think looking at, you know, people are trying to eat healthier by doing, you know, going to the gym and having a healthier lifestyle. So I think massively that's been a huge boost, and I think a lot of people have created YouTube channels to, you know, show off their cooking skills and show different dishes. So yeah, I think it's been a huge.
I agree with Sean because as a deep fried connoisseur, social media has impacted the way food is relayed to one Homo sapien to another Homo sapien.
So
Yes.
always the more.
Also on like different social media platforms such as Instagram and the Facebook and the Snapchat, food can be seen from everywhere.